Hi guys, so today I'll be doing a review on 8 at BT, this upcoming new launch at Beauty World area, and the preview starts this coming week at 7th of September. So do feel free to reach out to me if you feel like after this review, you might have gained some insight or you want to find out a little bit more about this particular project. Alright, so more on 8 at BT. So basically this is the artist impression for the entire development. Okay, so this development comprises of 2 blocks of 20-story, then is total of 158 units, and we are having 126 car park lots. Expected TOP, it will be in 2027. So I think over here at the unit mix, we have a very good proportion. Half belongs to the 1 and 2 bedder, and then the other 50% for the 3, 4 and penthouse units. When I look at the unit mix like this, why I say it's quite a decent because even though it's a smaller development, majority of the people staying there most likely won't be tenants. Maybe the 1 and 2 bedders, but they only will occupy 50% of the units there. The 3, 4 and penthouse units at least will be most likely own stay lah. Okay, so this is the site plan for this upcoming AMBT. Basically, the main entrance will be at the Bukit Timah Link area, which is over on this side. So over here is the Jalan Jurong Kecil side, and we have the Bukit Timah Link Road that side. The blocks will be Block 6 and Block 8. It'll be quite decent because there will be only 4 units per block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably the lift waiting times won't be as long as maybe those units, those developments having 8 units per floor or 8 units per block. Okay, so when you see over here, this is the site plan with regards to the distance to other buildings. So we see the Jalan Jurong Kecil side, to reserve residences, we are looking at about 65 meters. And then towards Beauty World Center, 45 meters, Beauty World Plaza, 30 meters. And we are right beside the link at 20 meters. So over here we have the so-called artist impression. Then this is the south-facing unit. So the units that are facing towards reserve residences that side. So you can see the unit breakdowns. Basically, for the step 2, the 4 bedders will be halfway, then the 3 bedders will be this portion. Then after that, the other types, 3 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom. Then over here, we have the other side, which is the north facing towards Beauty World Plaza, Beauty World Center, that side. So the unit mix is 4 bedders, 3 bedders, 2 bedders, and then the mix of 2 bedders and 1 bedders. So over here, is what we will be expecting for the views from the current unit when it's fully built up. Those units facing towards this side, which is the Beauty World Center, that side, they will likely command a more premium pricing as compared to those facing towards the Jalan Jurong Kecil side. My reasoning for why I think the inside facing one will be more premium is because it'll be less noisy. If you guys are familiar with the Beauty World area, this entire road and all the way here, this is a very busy road. So the traffic will be very heavy one. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to aim for this side one. This side one, for the other block this side, you will want to at least get the units facing here and not towards the main road here. So this is the pricing strategy I would expect from the developer. You see, the way they would sell this is the view towards the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, and then the low-rise estates for Bukit Timah area. So when you look at this and then you don't stay in the area, you actually won't know that. Even though yes, it's an unblocked view, but the noise and the amount of cars going through the area, it really will depend if you can accept the view, but then you will always keep your balcony door closed. So I think this is something that you need to consider when you compare between the different facings. Where else I think over on the low-rise estate, the Bukit Timah Link, that side, if you just clear the Beauty World Plaza, this building, most likely your view is still relatively unblocked, and then you still won't get as much noise as those facing the roadside. So same for the other Clementi Forest Toh Tuck Road facing. This is also quite a busy road. So to me, the most premium stack should be towards this side already. Right, so overall, I think the layouts for this particular development, they are fantastic because from what I see, I took a quick glance just now. Majority of them are very efficient and they don't really have wasted space on. So you see, for example, this 1 bedroom, very rare in the market, you can have almost an option to enclose the kitchen. For 500, this is a 517 square feet, It's very rare to be able to have an enclosed kitchen, and the kitchen also you have window. Okay, then you got household shelter. Very rare already nowadays in the new launch market, 1 bedder still have enclosed kitchen with windows, and they got the additional storage room. Then the bathroom is also not mechanical ventilated, got window. And why they were able to do this is because they don't have the balcony, so they converted it into additional household shelter space. So the 2 bath, similar thing, very efficient use of space, shelter, kitchen can do enclosed, windows for kitchen and bathroom. And then at the same time, they don't have the balcony area for the living room area. So that means this one really depends individual if you are the type that prefers balcony. But so far, to clients I spoke to, nowadays balcony actually is just 拿来晒衣服, to dry your clothes. So it's in a sense, if your kitchen area, the yard area, you can actually dry your clothes, then maybe you might not want the balcony because it's really just not for enjoyment usage is really just to hang and dry clothes. Okay, then the next unit type, 2 beds, 1 bath and 1 powder room. So basically this unit type is 732 square feet. Also very efficient. Household shelter, can do enclosed kitchen. Then you got the additional powder room over here. Then you can see basically there is not much wasted corridor space here. It's still very well planned out. Okay. Then the bathroom also got windows. Powder room got windows. Kitchen also have. And then they don't have the balcony space. They were able to fit in the household shelter instead of the balcony. Okay, so over here we have the 3 bed plus balcony. So this is the first layout with balcony that we see in this development. So basically, same thing, household shelter. Kitchen also can do option to enclose. Then windows for kitchen, bathroom, and master bathroom. Then over here we have the balcony space. It's quite a big portion of the living area. Okay. Then you got the living room and dining area. So same thing with the entrance here, right? I would say it's relatively efficient. Like there isn't a long corridor that is too thin to do anything. Here you can still easily do a shelving or additional storage or your shoebox, all those. Alright, so now we move on to the 3 bed plus balcony, 1163 square feet unit. Actually, the main difference between this one and the previous layout, right, I would say is the dry kitchen area. So the previous one, it was combined, there's only one wet kitchen, but here there is a dry portion, and then here is the wet portion. Actually, if you ask me, right, between the two, which one would I prefer, right? Actually, I prefer this one slightly better because you can see dry kitchen area, right? This area where they have household shelter, right, is towards the inside area. And then the dry kitchen part is part of the kitchen area. It doesn't pop outwards, okay? See what I'm trying to say. You can see for this 1101 square feet one, right? Their household shelter, right? It kind of pops up over here. So it is in a sense it's eating towards the living room area, this space. And like you see this space, right? It's a bit awkward. You can't really do too much because it's popping outwards over here. But if you look at the other one, right, the 1163 square feet one, they are actually popping towards the inside, right? Inside rock. So it doesn't eat towards the living room space. And then it's a segregated dry kitchen, wet kitchen area. Okay, so now we look at the 4-bedder unit type. It comes with a private lift and balcony, 1593 square feet. So over here, starting will be the private lift area. And then once you go into the living room, you have the same layout, dry kitchen and then wet kitchen area. Here you have the household shelter. So balcony space over here, also quite a significant portion. And the next up we have is the powder room area. So this powder room, quite similar size to the 2-bed, 1 bath, 1 powder room layout for that particular portion. Then same thing, kitchen also got open windows. The bath over here also got open windows. Then 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3. Then the master bedroom, I mean. The master bedroom, right, you can see over here, also the master toilet got window and it comes with bathtub. So I think this is the slightly different portion when we compare the 3 and 4 bedders. Okay, so to help you all visualize on site, right? Basically, if you pick the ones facing the Jalan Jurong Kecil that side, you'll be facing towards the reserve residences. So your view will be over this portion, okay? Then if you pick towards the Beauty World Center, Beauty World Plaza this side, right? As long as you get the units that clear off this particular building there, then I think your view is relatively unblocked and quite decent. So I'm quite sure the jump, the price jump, right? Let's say from, I estimate maybe Beauty World Plaza is at the maybe 5th to 8th floor range. Then once you clear that one, right, you will see a significant price jump because that is where the unblocked views will come in. So take note, if you're buying for own stay and you want unblocked views, you need to know where the Beauty World Plaza would kind of end the building at, the height. Alright, so now we look at price. Alright, for land cost, when the developers bought this land, they bought it at 1343 per square feet. So when we calculate, right, these are all estimated numbers. But basically, it will come to a break-even cost of 2282 per square feet. When, especially, I have clients that are going for new launches, right? And we don't know the pricing beforehand. It'd be good to have a matrix as to when you want. Okay, so you see over here, right? We are comparing between reserve residences over here, and their break-even estimate is $2330 per square feet. And then we have our current 8 at BT, 2282. So based on this current pricing, right, I would say the developer, they didn't really overbid for this particular land because it's a smaller piece of land, but at the same time, whatever reserve residences can provide, right, we are just right across. So it's really very nearby. It's still bought cheaper than the reserve residences because reserve residences ultimately is still a integrated development. Okay, so for another tip, if today you are looking to buy as an investor, right, actually you see for District 21, over here, we actually correlated that majority of the transactions volume fall between unit size of 1076 square feet all the way to 1507 square feet, as you can see by here. So basically, what this means, and this is the resale market and sub-sale market, we're not talking about the new launch. So people here, they are very likely looking to buy bigger units, partially because of the schools, the amenities, and maybe near the shopping malls, all that. These are all family-oriented sizes. So today, if you are an investor looking at this area, very likely if you want to flip, right, going bigger units is your best bet because you will have the demand and the exit audience. Alright, so now we look at the reserve residences. So basically they launched in 2023. Then we look at the most recent transactions, right? We are looking at in the 2.5k range, 2.4k range, 2.5k range for the 3-bedders. So today you can see over here, right? Basically these transactions will already happened last year, okay? And they are transacted the smaller 3-bedrooms, right? They are in the 2.6k range to 2.5, 2.4, 2.5, some even 2.2 for 958 square feet, 2.2k, 2.3, 2.5k, 2.6k. Okay, so now we look at the link at Beauty World. So they already have a few transactions that are sub-sale lah. Okay, so but do take note because the link at Beauty World, this is actually a freehold development, alright? But they are already transacted at 2.6 to 2.9k PSF in this area. Yeah. Alright, so I think that will kind of conclude my sharing for today. If you need a deeper analysis as to whether 8 at BT is the right buy or the safe buy for you, do contact me at 8484-9302. And if you want to take a look at this particular project, you feel free to let me know because the preview will be starting this week, 7th of September. Alright, bye.